Crafting Vicky here with you, and I wanted to share with you a little project. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, as I've said, and I've been seeing videos about using your stuff, and I have a lot of stuff that I need to use, and one of them is little cards that I had already, like blank cards. So, and I guess I was hoarding them. See, I got them in this here, and they're very cute. So what I decided to do, because I'm really behind in making my Christmas cards, is to do something that somebody suggested, which is make backgrounds out of ATCs or playing cards. So I made a bunch, and these are some other ones that I've prepared already. These ones plus these ones are for Christmas, because I love this type of color for Christmas, and these are going to go into my Halloween journal once I get to that point. So I wanted to share with you what I made with them. So I made this. It was a pre-colored image. This one is from Melon Heads. So I made 2 of those. I had initially wanted to superpose the image to raise it up, but I didn't have the foam tape, so I didn't do it. So here's another one. This is from Paper Shelter. This is a cute one. I think this one, I'm not sure which this one is. I know this one is from Melgen. This one might be, I'm not sure. I won't comment on them. But anyway, so I made these, so I was really happy. And then I was thinking I need to make other little cards to send out to people when I'm sending out a little bit of stuff. So I thought of making, because I want to use the ones that are pre-made with actual envelopes for my Christmas cards, because I'm really behind, so I need to get going on that. But I do want, when I'm sending out envelopes, to just put a little card with a little something, like written something on it. So I am using 4x6 beige cardstock that I've had like forever. I got this at a dollar store. I have a big chunk of it, and I never seem to use it. And I thought some of the ATCs that I made recently, jelly printing, would be cute on there. And then I had this stamp that I've never used. It's a little typewriter, so I stamped it on leftover paper as well as file folder. And I wanted to put surprise, but I don't know why their word surprise that goes with the set doesn't fit in. That to me is like, doesn't make sense. But anyway, so I cut out the first class and used that. So I made this. And I'm sending somebody some goodies, and I had some stickers that came from a set from Reminiscence, and this was the backing paper. So I thought this would be cute, and to put this on top. And so I'm going to be doing that, but I just realized that I forgot to bring my paper trimmer, so I'm going to go and get it. Okay, so I'm back with my paper trimmer, so I'm going to do that. Another thing that I want to do to finish those off is to edge everything with vintage photo. So I brought my little thing, and I wanted to share with you how I store these, what goes on it, the foam. I got tired of washing them time and time again to use on different inks. So what I've done is I purchased a bunch of them, and now I'm storing them in little plastic envelopes. And I put with my label maker the name of the whatever the distress ink that it goes with, and I punch a hole in the little bag, as you can see here, and I've put it on a ring binder this way. So whenever I use a new one, I use another little bag and I store it in, and when I need it, I just take it out and put it back in when it's finished. So this way I don't have to wash it every time, and that's a lot easier. What can I say? I'm lazy. Lazy. Okay, so I forgot as well my tape runner, so I guess I'm going to use my Suquan tape. So let's get this going. There's only 4 little cards, so that should go like fairly fast. And where did I put my pencil? It's always when I'm supposed to be doing something that I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure I put it there, but I guess it's somewhere on my desk. Okay, that's not cool. Where did it go? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna use a Sharpie pen to do this. It's gonna work as well. I'll do it on the back though. So, and I always eyeball. I'm never very precise. And this is perfect for all my 4 cards. Yay! So that's kind of neat. I love the fact that I'm able to use up little scraps of papers that would otherwise have gone to the trash, because they're not really anything that you would work with if it wasn't for a little background. Yeah, this is going to be perfect. I don't know why, but when I start filming, my nose gets runny. Sorry about that. So here is going to be my little ETC, and what I will do is I'm thinking of doing the corners, round them up, probably a quarter. I love my Memory Keeper corner chumper, crocodile chumper. It's one of my best friends. Actually, all the tools from Memory Keepers are just like amazing. So when they come up with new ones, it's really hard for me to resist. But I've been doing okay with the actual supplies like this. Not so okay with other stuff, but with those, yes. So, okay, so let's do this too. Just because I can, and I'm thinking it's going to be cute. Okay, so this is done. So let's just edge everything. And then it's going to be just a question of gluing everything down. And I'm hoping that it's going to look as cute as I'm thinking it should. And once I finish doing those, I guess I'm going to put my my little stamp that says Crafting Vicky in the back of them. And I hope that it comes in as a cute little surprise with what I make, as well as just, you know, I always like to have a few cards for whatever. And when I do sell on Etsy too, sometimes I do add a little card just to say thank you. It's kind of fun to have a few of those. So this is done. This here just has a bit of white edge, so not that anything else is going to show, but just want to remove a bit of those white edge. Okay, so this is all done. I don't think I'm going to do the typewriters though. So because anyway, the background that I'm going to put it on is brown, so I think it's going to make it disappear more than help it. So here, this is done. So put this back where it belongs. I like trying to keep storing my things away as soon as I finish with them, because otherwise it becomes a huge mess. Okay, so all my pieces are done. It's just a question of assembling now. There's basically going to be two designs, one with the file folder. I love using all the little bits and pieces left, and the other one with little bits of papers that I had. I should have done more since my stamp set was out. I didn't think about it. I don't stamp as much. I love stamps, but somehow I just don't seem to stamp a lot. So I need to start doing that more. So here's one card made. And I guess from, you know, what I'm understanding too is I could make ATCs and then use those on my little cards as well, which is something I hadn't thought of. It's funny because you do things with a certain purpose in mind, and then it's kind of hard to think of them with other purpose after. At least for me. Once I see something as being used for one thing, it's kind of hard to use it for something else. Okay. And you see how fast this goes. Those were jelly printed card, but they could also be leftover paint put on gessoed card. And I like that sometimes, like in this case, you kind of see the king out of it, but of course now I'm going to be covering him so you won't see him. But in other circumstances, you might have kind of seen that it was a playing card, which is kind of fun. I've been getting a lot of comments about my my apron, my new apron, and my skeleton one. Also bought one that has spiders or spider webs, and I don't think they're going to be used only for Halloween, because as you can see right now, I'm wearing a shirt of Nightmare Before Christmas and the skeleton. And if you watch my other videos, I don't know in which order this will go, but the other video showed how I want to, well actually it showed already, how I want to do a journal with skeletons in it. So yeah, I love that. And it's funny because I love cute stuff too, so weird. So here it is, all finished, and my two different designs. So I'm loving how they turned out. I think it's going to be a perfect little something to add to a little Happy Mail envelope. And hope this inspires you to try doing something like that. Super cheap, as you could see, using up stuff that I already had, and still making something handmade. So I'm liking this. So if you did like it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and leave comments. Love reading them. Bye, folks.